How's it going, everyone? My name is Lacey and this is PNW Budget Babe. I am a mother of two, just trying to get my finances in order for the future. Lots of car problems and things like that I've had to deal with recently, so I'm trying to get everything straightened out and go ahead and save for the future. If you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give me a like and share it with your friends, and let's get to it. So I know there's a ton of items here. I'm just getting set up. This is the very first video, so I wanted to go ahead and do everything with you guys. So I'm going to move some of these things out of the way here. Now this is the very first thing I'm going to be doing, is putting my neutral colored markers into these holders. And I figured I'd just go ahead and do it with you guys. I like a very neutral color wheel. I'm not super into bright colors or anything like that, so I figured these would be perfect for when we do our challenges, which I plan on making. I already have them made up. They just need to be printed out and laminated, and I might actually open up another Etsy shop and offer those. So that is an option. Here, guys, look at these colors. Isn't that just great? Ugh, love, 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 love. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw them right in here. I love me some brand new stationery, including Crayola markers, even though they're more so for kids, but you know what? That's what all kids are. Gotta have fun. Gotta have a little bit of fun, right? Okay. Alright. Now we have our markers ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and stick my whiteout in here if it'll fit. Yes, it does. Okay, so that is done, and I'm going, like I said, I'm going to be having those challenges probably, I'm hoping, printed out and laminated by the next video I post, which I'm hoping is within the next week. I'm hoping to do once a week, but we'll have to see, because I get paid 2 times a month. And then my daughter, I also have a budget binder for her, and I'll show you guys that in another video. And she also gets like allowance and things like that, and she's working on her budgeting future as well. So we'll just have to see. And this is where I'm going to be putting my coins in, my cute little coffee cash. Dollar Tree. I'm a very, very mindful person when it comes to my money. And then I got my calculator here, and we got some cash. This is going to be to set our cash in. So this is actually a makeup organizer that I got off Amazon. It's from Foxes. But honestly, I like this one better for the cash because it's smaller, it's compact. I can put it straight back into the box and use it later. So we will go and use that in just a little bit. But I want to write my finances down with you guys. I've already wrote in a few things into this. I got this on Amazon as well. I already did my, my normal bills. I like this because you can actually put your bills in there, like how much you pay for them and all that. And again, I get paid 2 times a month on the 10th and 25th, so this gives me a rough estimate of what I'm going to be saving. And this is for my savings trackers, which I will show you when we get to those binders. And this is my overall everything. That's my monthly overview. So we are going to go ahead and put everything in together. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I cannot zoom in. Okay, it's not going to let me. But we're gonna go ahead and punch or write these expenses in real quick. I do have them jotted down, but I wanted to write them down on this so I can keep up with it. So I am a caretaker. So I'm going to go and just put that as my income choice. Let's put caretaking. And this paycheck, I made $12.18.79. Monthly savings, I'm actually not doing any savings right at this moment for the simple fact that I am behind on bills and I'm trying to catch up, and then we will be doing savings here shortly once I get caught back up. So for rent, me and my other half split it. So mine is $585, and I'm not going to put the actual expense because it does vary month to month, and then the difference. And when I actually come to paying that, then we will fill this in. Get it a little bit closer so you guys can see. See, budget, actual expense, and then the difference. It just gives it, I like this because it's simple. Simple, it's an easy way to track. So electricity, which is my PUD, is, where did I put that? Hold on one second. PUD, oh. PUD is actually not going to be paid until the 10th, so I'm not going to worry about that. My gas and water are both in with my rent. My phone doesn't get paid until next paycheck as well, so I'm going to ignore that. And the internet, I already gave my other half 50, because he pays that, and we just split it. So it's around 100 for the actual expense, so I'm just going to ignore that. Okay. So again, we'll come back to the phone and the PUD next. Or no, I already paid it on the 10th. So we'll do a whole nother paper at that point. So we're gonna do online in the bank is what I'm spending for in this category right here. So I'm gonna go and put online in bank. So my insurance, and my other half split that, so it's $115 for each of us for the insurance. And then the actual expense, I know it's not quite that much, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll worry about that when it comes out on the 31st, so I'll get the exact number for you. Then Paramount Plus. And if you want to, you could just add all of your regular subscriptions together and just put the subscription amount. But I'm kind of doing this for myself, just so I have something to go back off of. Okay, and I think I want to actually start writing in the exact day that it's coming out, so I have an idea. So I'm gonna put 31st, 28th, and Google, I don't remember what that's for. I think it's for my Google One. And they take out $216 even on the 1st. So I know that's going to stay at $216. And then Shopify. So I do have a business right now. I don't have it up and running. I have been letting myself try and get my finances in order and just my home life in order. So yeah, you're not going to be seeing me spend a whole lot of my Shopify account right now. I more so have it open for renovations, but I am going to come back to it eventually. Just not right now. And then gas, excuse me, was $50, and I already put it in. I spent $50.64. So minus 64 cents was my difference on that. Okay, so now we're gonna do in cash. Okay, so I had a loan that I paid, which was $235, $235, no difference. Internet, did I stick that on this other side? Oh, I did. That's okay. All right, I already wrote it down. That's fine. Internet was 50. There we go. And then my daughter had her birthday party. So, or has her birthday party. Her birthday is actually today. She is with her dad right now. So we're going to do an actual celebration next Saturday. She just got to have a slumber party with her friend. So that'll be fun. And I'm just saving $25 for that because we're just going to Burger King. Not a big deal. My friend is making the cake. So sweet of her. And I will put a link down here for her cupcake business as soon as I can snag that off of Facebook if you guys want to go and check that out. But I'm just going to do $25 because I do have coupons as well for Burger King. And it's not that expensive. And then for myself, mommy, I'm going to be doing 20. And let me see how much I actually spend out of that 20 this week. Well, technically that goes until next payday. I give myself very little money to live off of. But it'll be more later on, so and I'm only putting 50 for groceries right now because we already spent 50 of my grocery money. Me and my other half take turns every paycheck, which his paychecks land in between mine. So one week I pay 100 towards groceries, he pays 100 the next week, and so on. And same thing with babysitting as well. But my son is in Oregon right now with his grandparents, so no babysitting money needed for this paycheck. And then we need my rent, which I know I wrote that down on the other one, but that's okay, which is $585, and it's due the 1st. And my other half will be paying the other half of that. And then we're gonna put a back to bank. And that's going to be that -64. And I also bought something, what was it? Oh, my daughter got a couple things at the Dollar Tree when I took her yesterday for her birthday, just for some fun little things that she wanted to get after we went to Dairy Queen. So I'm going to put $3 back to bank and just remember to go put that back in there. Okay, I think that's it for that. I do have one for the 10th, but that's just to wing it more than anything. So let's go ahead and get into the cash portion. But let me get this a little bit closer so you can see it. The reason why this video is going to be so long is because we're literally getting everything started. This is the very, very first video, so thank you for popping on and following along. Sorry for the little scatterbrain. It's the first one, so that is how it's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way. This. And this is just to give me an idea of how much to put in what. So I'm going to go ahead and take my cash out. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 50, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 660, 70, 675, 66, or 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. We have 683. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in here. This makes cash stuffing so much easier, and it's fun for you guys too. I'm so not left-handed. Okay, and this is just the amount that I have for the moment. I can't wait to have a thicker amount of money right here to work with. So, okay. So we are going to be going ahead and putting this money into here. But first I want to show you my savings binders that I'm going to be using hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. And so this is my low priorities. The little eye came off there, but I'm going to have to fix that. I think it turned out super cute. So low priorities are more so things that aren't absolutely necessary that you have to be saving for. So for me, I have new books, self-care, which should be a top priority, but right now I'm not doing it as much as I should be. But I painted my nails, so that's close enough for me for right now. New phone. I need a new phone. As you can tell, this quality is not the best, but it'll do for now. Christmas. That one should actually be a high priority, but honestly, this binder is full enough. When I get thinner pouches that don't have this on here, I'm probably going to transfer these over into here. So Christmas, family fun, and I do want to take my kids eventually to Disneyland, and when we go to Oregon to go visit my other half's family, we like to go do fun things like go to the aquarium and stuff, which we did last time. And then Adrian, that is my son. Eleanor, that is my daughter. Jer, that is my other half. and then gifts. And that could be anything from birthday or whatever, you know. I do have a couple I do have some from my kids, my other half, and I'll be saving for their gifts and that, but this is for like birthdays for other people. And again, these will have saving challenges with them that match. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait to get started in that. Now this is my high priorities binder. I think it turned out pretty darn cute, if I do say so myself. I'm not a really big flashy person, but I just kind of felt like doing it because it is the high priorities, just, you know, in your face, high priority. So the first one is going to be emergency, and I want to have that one stuffed pretty well because you just never know natural disasters. Yearly expenses, my yearly expenses are about $3,500 for things that I wanted to go ahead and like pay in advance and get the discount for buying it a year ahead, like my insurance, things like that. I think I'm going to cut these down and stick them in here because these are kind of a nuisance. 1 month ahead, which for me is about $3,000, but I am going to be doing a savings challenge for that as well. And then I can just start pulling out of my 1 month ahead to pay for the, you know, the month that we are in previously, and just keep doing that. And then you know for a fact that you have the money sitting there. Excuse me. And retirement, I am looking into the Roth IRA and all that kind of stuff. I definitely want to be set up so I don't have to work forever. Even though I do like to work, but you know, we all want to go sit on a beach at some point in our lives. Home sweet home. I do plan on buying a home. Right now I am renting, and yeah, the rent is just absolutely crazy. So I would like to save up for a home maintenance, which maybe that's all pretty self-explanatory. I want to get a new Yukon. That is my dream car right now, besides a Jeep Wrangler, but I'll get that when I'm much older. It's gonna be more of like a play vehicle, but with having a family, I wanted to get a bigger vehicle. So the Yukon is my goal right now. If you own a Yukon, I would love your input on that. Car maintenance as well, because I just paid about $500 for car maintenance, and I have another $500 coming in April for another thing. I'm very ready to get a new car, but I want to go ahead and stock that up for when I get my new car as well. And then health, because, you know, co-pays, things like that. You just never know. It's good to have it. And I think this is my last one. Yeah, vacation, because we do go to Oregon every summer, at least one time a year. And we just have friends that just had babies. I have 2 friends that have babies, and we want to go see them. So, but those are my savings binders, and again, I will be doing savings challenges to go with them, and you guys will see those in a later video. But let's go ahead and cash stuff. That's a messed up, ugly one there, isn't it? Let's go ahead and cash stuff my daily wallet. So this is what I have on me at all times. I was using, I believe, a Steve Madden, but honestly, this, even though this is cheaper, this was only like $10 on Amazon, which I will link all of this stuff on Amazon. It's so much more easier to be able to organize. It's just so much easier, so you don't overspend. I have this over my cards, but there is 3 card slots in here. And these are like jacked up looking. They're just janky, but I have some really nice ones coming from Etsy, and I will go ahead and link her in the description as well. She was super helpful. She's let me change the names on them, things like that. And yeah, I also have a teller slip coming as well, so I can give the teller how much in-bills I need to from her shop. So I have shopping, mommy, family, home, bank, which is back to bank, blessings. Hope that came out. I want to fix that. Receipts, and you guys, I do fetch rewards. You go ahead and just scan it into the fetch rewards. It's super easy. It gives you points, and then you get free gift cards. It's awesome. So if you guys go ahead and click on that link, it'll give you 2,000 points for free instantly, and then I will also get 2,000 points instantly. And I've gotten Amazon gift cards, I've gotten Walmart gift cards, and they're very handy. It's pretty easy just using your receipts. And I think You can also use your email on there and get your e-receipts too. Don't quote me, but I think so. And then coins, okay? So for shopping, that is going to be our groceries. I'm just putting $50 into the groceries right now. I think this is what I'm using as the 50. If not, if it's not completely correct, because I forgot to write down my denominations, I can come back. So again, I do 100 a week. We've just already spent 50, so there's 50. And then for me, I'm giving myself 20, which who knows if I'll even spend that. That's more so for like Starbucks, things like that. And family, this is going to be for my daughter's birthday party is what we're going to put in here. And that is going to be 25. And then home is my rent, and that is $585. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20, 40, 60. I feel like something is off. What is it? Let's take that 50 out. I had a feeling. Let's take that 50 out of shopping. I feel like something is off. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I think that 50 goes in there. Okay. Anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 60, 70, 80, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there is my portion of our rent. Maybe I was only giving myself 10. That could be what it was. Because I did get coffee. So that could be why. And back to bank gets that $3. 1, 2, 3. These things are so janky. Okay. And now blessings is getting none right now. Receipts and coins. Okay, so I have an extra. Oh, there's the 50 right there. Ha! Okay. All right, I think that was it. Let's see. Pay the loan. Internet I paid. Ellie's party. Me, groceries, rent. Back to, yep. Haha. Okay. I just didn't have it in a 50. It was in 2 20s and a 10. That is all it is. Okay, so we are done with the cash stuffing portion. Now this thing's gonna be nice and full, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna click that because that is driving me nuts. There. And we're gonna go ahead and take out the coins. So let's actually take this away right here. Let's go ahead and take the coins out. It'll be a little bit easier to get them out of there. We're gonna put it in my little coffee cash here. I think that was it. We've got a pretty good amount of coin in there. So we'll see. I'm not sure exactly what I am going to be saving this change for, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll use it for when we go on vacation or some new clothes or something. I don't know. But there's a little bit in there. That's a start. We'll go ahead and put this last one right back in here. If I can get it in there. Come on. Okay. All right, you guys. So I think I got everything set up. Thank you for being on here. If you don't mind subscribing and liking this. And if you like this kind of stuff, I mean, you are more than welcome to be here. I will be considering everybody family because you guys are going to be on my journey and hear a little bit about my family here and there. This is going to help me. I'm using this more for accountability than anything, but if this gives you guys any kind of inspiration, then that makes me just as happy. So again, I'm Lacey, and thank you guys for being here. See you next time. Bye, guys.